I went to go see the Barbie movie today, dude. We'll jump on over here to this topic, dude. So
Go ahead. Let's slide.
I was on Twitter and I saw somebody tweet grown men watching the Barbie movie question mark question mark question mark. And I was like, right? I feel that. Like, what's the hype? Why are people so excited about the fucking Barbie movie? I don't get the hype, you know? And then Tavon, he replied to the tweet and he was like, I think they should. I think grown men should watch the Barbie movie. You know? And then I was like, oh, here we go, this nigga. You know, me and Tavon, we fight on Twitter all the time.
More than you and Jazz on text.
Yeah, me and Jazz don't fight. I don't be wanting to hurt Jazz feelings. You know, that's my niece, that's my babe. I really be having to like step back because she gonna look at me like I'm the evil uncle and how did I turn and how did my uncle
you.
You said what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I was talking to Devon, you know, I'm like, why do you think grown men should watch this fucking movie? I don't get the hype. It's a movie for women and, you know, maybe like dads can take their daughters. I get that, but I don't think no straight, you know, guy without daughters is just about to go watch this movie or just it's just not made for us. I don't get it, you know. So he was saying that there's actually some good messages in the movie for men. And I'm like, oh my God, this nigga's not about to start trying to convince me to watch fucking Barbie movie. You know what I mean? And so I'm chilling at the house. I'm not really doing nothing. And then he texts me and he was like, look, nigga, I'll buy your ticket if you go watch this movie. I swear to God, dude. He was like, I'll buy your ticket if you go watch this movie, you know?
So you want to sell Barbie?
Hey, man, I'm not one to deny a free movie. Okay? A free movie. And to top it off, he got my popcorn and a large drink. A large? Oh, you got money. Okay. So, you know, I took my little matinee cute ass over to the 125, the 125 p.m. showing, and I watched the Barbie movie. And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. You might want to skip ahead to the end of the podcast because I'm about to spoiler alert this motherfucker. And I don't think you care, right? You're not going to see the motherfucker. And if you do, you don't give a fuck about the Barbie movie, right?
Go ahead. Yeah, not really. I don't care about the Barbie.
You don't care about the Barbie movie. Nobody who gives a fuck about the Barbie movie. You know what I mean? But I will say, I'll get into the movie. In the beginning, it's Barbie, Barbie, Barbie. You know, it's the Barbie world, and it's just girly, and just super, just not for your boy. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing here? And I'm by myself, and I'm sitting between two moms and their daughters. I got an Asian mom next to me here, and then I got like a Latin mom right here, you know. And at first, when I first went in, right, I'm like, okay, it's kind of empty, so I sat a couple seats down, but then people start filling in. They're like, oh, these are my seats. I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta go sit in my fucking seat now next to these moms. So we're watching the movie, you know, about 15, 20 minutes in, it's all just girly stuff. And they're just, it's the Barbie land. That's what we're in Barbie land. But then they transition to the real world in the movie. And then that's when it starts to get interesting, the way they kind of flip it, you know, and essentially it's just flipping patriarchy on its head, right? The Barbie land is a matriarchy. It's ruled by the Barbies. They run everything. They're the president. They're the scientists. They're the doctors. They're Barbies, right? And the Kens are just Barbie thirsty ass niggas. They just, hey Barbie, hey Barbie, you see my pecs today, Barbie? Can I do anything for you, Barbie? These niggas just want some Barbie pussy, nigga. This is what they want. This nigga is just the whole time he's just trying to kiss Barbie, and Barbie's like, Ken, stop. Ken, please stop. What are you doing? You know, and so then they go to the real world. Barbie and Ken go to the real world because some shit happened to where the world starts to merge or something. And then when Ken goes to the real world, this nigga, you know, everybody looking at them, and you know, he's starting to like this shit. He was like, oh, whoa, men are kind of the business up here, you know, in the real world, men kind of run shit, you know. So he's like, I like it. This nigga went to the library. He's buying all these books on patriarchy. He's like, oh yeah, this is great. And you know, Barbie's finding like the reality of like all these men catcalling her. Some dude come up and smack her on the ass, you know. So she's dealing with like she's a Barbie, nigga. She comes, she got her, you know, her ass out. She's looking hella cute like Barbie. And then And then Ken takes all this information, goes back to Barbie Land, and turns the whole Barbie Land into fuck niggas. Now all Ken's nigga is just Barbie fuck niggas. You know, they running the world, nigga. They like Andrew Tate, nigga. If Andrew Tate, you know, got into the Kens and took over Barbie Land, this is what happened, you know. So now the Barbies is just, you know, submissive, and they, you know, the president. Shout out to Issa Rae. You know, Issa Rae's in the movie. The homie Issa, and she's the president Barbie. But now they come back, and now she's like serving some nigga hot dogs on a tray, you know. And so, you know, it was cool. The whole concept of the film was just kind of showing how men treat women in the real world. How if the roles were reversed, you know, men wouldn't like it. And the message that I got, because he said there's messages in there for men. The main message that I got for men, and men listen up, because I do believe in this message. I do think it was a good message. It's just whatever. I think it was a good message. Was that men need to learn who they are and stop making their whole identity about getting pussy. Our whole identity is about wanting bitches and getting pussy and trying to be masculine and dominate women and dominate, and I'm the best, and they're saying men need to step back for a second and figure out who we are without them, without women, you know. And at the end of the movie, there's this scene where Ken is like, but my whole purpose is you, Barbie. I'm nothing without you. I'm only here for you. And she's like, no, you're more than that, you know. And so I think they were trying to teach men that, look, women kind of got it figured out. Women went through the whole shit where they had to be independent, and now women are kind of doing really good, and men are trying to falling apart because they don't really know how to survive in this world where women don't want them and don't need them. And I like that message. As a nigga,
That's a good message.
That's a good message. You know, as a nigga who felt a lot of those, you know, I just got out of a relationship, you know, and I feel that, you know what I mean? I feel that idea that a lot of this shit is all, it's like, it's hard to just focus on me. It's hard to just think what is best for Tony and Tony alone, not, oh yeah, but this bitch and that bitch, oh this woman, oh I need a girlfriend, oh I did it. It's hard. So it was a good message overall. The movie was whatever. I really wasn't, you know, I'm not telling the fans, you need to go see this fucking movie, but it did have a good message. And I would say thank you to Vaughn. Shout out to Vaughn, our cousin, who, you know, jugged me on the movie, took me on a date, and didn't show up. But it's fine. I had a good time by myself, you know. And yeah, dude. So that's my Barbie review.